You're listening to the Alty and Sale Sports Show.
Hello, and welcome to the 2nd of December Alty and Sale Sport Weekly podcast show. My name is Kevin Thompson, and coming up on this week's show, reports and interviews from our local teams who fly the flag at the top of the leagues in rugby, squash and hockey. Reports on Oldcombe's defeat in the FA Trophy, updates from badminton and ice hockey, an exclusive interview with Rugby League legend Henry Paul. Want to get your team's reports on the show here from next week? Here's the way to contact the show.
Contact the show by email altyandsalesport@gmail.com, Twitter @AltySport, Facebook Alty Sale Sport, telephone 07973 678 425.
Rugby Report.
We start off today's show with the Rugby Report. Sale Rugby Fc made it 10 wins on the bounce after beating Bradford and Bingley on Saturday, 52 points to 20. Sale scored 7 tries in the match, and at times you had to count the number of players on the pitch, and it seemed Sale had more players. Every time they had the ball, a Sale player went into tackle, there always seemed to be 2 or 3 players in support. Jack Morehouse scored his 50th try for Sale, and Sale scored 3 tries in the first half to get into an half-time 21-3 lead. Bradford having 5 penalties in the first half, scoring only 1. Sale ran another 4 tries in the second half, and Liam McGovern hitting the conversions and the penalty to keep his impressive tally mounting up this season. Bradford scored 3 tries in the second half to leave the final score of Sale 52, Bradford 20. After the match, I got the views of Sale Director of Rugby, Brendon Thomas and Liam McGovern.
Right, Brendon, 10 wins on the trot. I thought you might have got 10 tries there today.
Well, we were hoping, with the greatest respect to Bradford, they're a team who are lower part of the league, who were fighting for their lives. With the greatest respect to them, I think we probably should have scored 10 tries today, and that's pretty much how I feel now.
You only got one more match now to go before the break. You'd rather carry on, wouldn't you?
Well, we've actually got 2 matches before the break.
One more at home, one away. Sorry,
yeah. But yeah, I mean that's halfway point in the league now. We've played 13 going out, and now we've got 13 coming back. So the next 2 games up are local derbies, plus their teams that beat us earlier in the season. We've only lost 3 this season, and 2 of them are against the next 2 opposition. So it's all to play for leading into the Christmas break.
Does that come at the wrong time for you, or would you rather have carried on?
To be honest, I'm keen. I'm always keen for a mid-season break. I would prefer it to be longer and more realistic regarding the weather. And sort of we should fixture games for when they realistically can be played, and give the players more of a break physically and mentally. We were stretched down to our last back today, if you like, who within the sort of 25 that we've used in the squad this season, we had a few injuries, few unavailability. So for me, yeah, I understand what you're saying about a winning run, but also it's a good time to sort of get the bandages out, get fit again, and then come in firing in January.
Okay then, and the first match in January?
24th, yeah.
It's Huddersfield. Yeah. Could be the 13th, unlucky 13.
Oh, thanks very much for that. Cheers, yeah.
It could be lucky 13.
Yeah, so there you go. So from here on in, we've got the 2 before Christmas, and then we've got to start well in the new year, because it's Huddersfield, who are obviously 1 spot above us going into the game today, but I don't know how they've gone on today. So yeah, next 3 games I think is going to have a massive bearing on the future.
Just before you go, can I have a quick view on last week's Rossendale, because that was a close one, 26-21. Was it the confidence what got you over the line there?
I think so. Yeah. The lads. We know when we're playing well, ball in hands, we're good, and when we're hot, and we knew that if we had any opportunity in that game, we could take points, and we almost did. In fact, again, same as today, there's probably a few opportunities we're missing that we should have executed. So, we're only 17-3 up at the break, and we could have been 30 points to 3 up, to be honest with you. And again, that's not being disrespectful, that's just the amount of chances that we missed. But they definitely were the toughest that we've faced, particularly in the contact area. They didn't teach us a lesson, but they got us right on a medal in the contact area.
Okay, Brendon, thanks very much.
Rugby report.
You've improved so much this year. What put down the improvement to?
It's tough at the beginning because there's a lot of new players, and myself playing 10 as well. It's hard to call for a brand new team, call all the moves for a brand new team, but it's starting to click now, and we're starting playing some good stuff. And with the boots, practice makes perfect. So keep putting the hours in, and hopefully it turns out on match day.
Is that what you're doing now? Doing a bit more practicing to get a conversion? The penalty's over.
Well, I've always practiced, but it's just kicking's like getting into a rhythm. So you get into a good rhythm, and things happen for you. So I'm glad the way it's going, but long may it continue.
Now the team's doing really great. That's the 10th win on the trot, but you're still in 3rd place.
I know, it's funny. It's a funny one because of the start we had. But we just keep taking away. We keep taking the 5 points, and we'll get it back.
Rossendale last week was a tough match when it came away with a 26-21 win. You only got 2 matches to go now, haven't you, till the big mid-season break. From a player's point of view, would you rather have carried on?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I think the way we've done it is we've split it into two halves of the season. So we're coming to the end of the first half, so we've got 2 massive games now against 2 teams who have beaten us. So it's payback time now, and we want to go into the Burnley game and the Stockport game all firing. So a big week in training. Hopefully it comes off.
And what do you do in the 2 weeks when you're off? Do you still keep fit by doing a bit of training, or just completely keep off?
Oh yeah, Brendon, our coach, won't let us have too many mince pies, so we got to keep in stream. Otherwise, when we get back, it's going to be an hard session.
Halfway through then, just to sum it up, good start.
Good start. We're the form team in the league. We're going to take some beating. We're playing some good stuff, so just keep doing what we're doing and see where it takes us to the end of the season.
Okay, then, thanks very much. Cheers.
That win leaves Sale in 3rd place, only 2 points behind 2nd place Rossendale and 4 behind new leaders Huddersfield on 55 points. After Rossendale lost 24-15 at Sandal on Saturday. This Saturday sees Sale play 6th place Burnage at Haywood Road. Burnage only one of the 2 teams to have beaten Sale this season, so a win could take Sale top of the table. Right, a roundup of our other local teams. Trafford MV top of the table clash in the North Lancs Division 1 went down to the final minutes against De La Salle. 20 points to 17 with only 2 minutes left on the clock. Delhi was guilty of hands in a ruck, affording MV's captain Eccles a shot at goal. Only 35 metres out. Unfortunately on this occasion, MV saw their skipper effort just go right of the uprights, and the final whistle blew minutes after to leave the final score De La Salle 20, Trafford MV 17. The table looks like this though. De La Salle on 37, Sale in 2nd on 32, and Easton Moor 3rd on 31. Oldham Glenkersall lost 32-15 at Waddington in the North 1 West, whilst Ashton Mersey's miserable season continued, losing at home to Wigan 43-13 in the South Lancs and Cheshire 1. Next on the Alty and Sale Sports Show, how did Oldham go on in the FA Trophy against Leek? That's coming up next on the Alty and Sale Sports Show.
Looking for a local friendly restaurant for your meal this Christmas? The Little Italy in Timperley has menus to suit all budgets, ideal for your group or small office Christmas party. Weekly specials and a Christmas menu are now available. All meals are homemade and we are now open lunchtimes. Our early bird menu includes a starter, main course, dessert and a glass of wine for $17.95. Available Monday to Thursday 6 till 8, Friday 6 till 7 and Sunday 5 to 7 p.m. Sunday traditional roast beef dinner is also available 12 to 2 at $6.95. We're now taking New Year's Eve bookings, 4 courses and a glass of champagne for only $39.95. To book a table for your night out, call 0161 980 5987. Happy Christmas from everyone at the Little Italy. Would you like to decrease your golf handicap? The ideal Christmas present for all golfers, from beginners to experienced, with Northenden Golf Club head professional Alex Matteson. Golf lesson packages, the ideal Christmas present. Available now. Telephone Alex on 0161 945 3386 or visit the Northenden Golf Club website at www.northendengolfclub.com. Golf lessons with Alex, the perfect Christmas present.
Are you tired, stressed, can't sleep, overworked, depressed,
Suffer with high blood pressure or cholesterol? Energetics Magnetic Jewellery offers jewellery that can help the blood flow, therefore help to boost your immune system. It helps protect and can relieve pain and benefit those with ill health. It can also speed the healing process of fractures, broken bones, and aching joints and muscles. Still interested? Offers now on. Buy one, get one half price. Text now 07950 031 359 or visit our website www.marysmagnets.co.uk.
Having a party? Why not hold your celebration at Timperley Sports Club? Having a birthday, wedding or anniversary? We can cater for up to 100 guests with a late bar by agreement. Our function room is available for corporate business presentations and sports days. Included is the use of our sports outfield and floodlit five-a-side pitches. Contact Simon or Jane at Timperley Sports Club on 0161 980 4397. Celebrate your party at Timperley Sports Club.
Contact us to advertise your business here on this podcast.
To get your advert produced and broadcast on the weekly show, starting rates from as little as £25 a week. Contact Kevin on 079 736 78425.
Contact the show by email altyandsalesport@gmail.com, Twitter @AltySport, Facebook Alty Sale Sport, telephone 07973 678 425. You're listening to the Alty and Sale Sport Show.
Hello, my name is Kyle Perry. Next up is the Altrincham Football Club report.
Welcome back to the Alty and Sale Sport Show podcast. Football news now. Altrincham lost 2-1 in the FA Trophy to Leek at the J. Davison Stadium on Saturday to leave the Skrill Conference North League the only realistic chance of any silverware this season for the club. Leek went to head on 6-7 minutes. Johnson scored in the penalty after Leather had tripped Johnson. Johnson scored again in the final minute of added time, connected to a John Johnson's cross from the right wing to put the Leek Town 2-0 in the lead. Despite a 25-yard shot from Wilkinson, finding into the net straight from the restart to give Altrincham the first goal to make it 2-1, Leek held on to knock Altrincham out the FA Trophy. Next Saturday, Altrincham returned to league action. Altrincham at the moment shared a joint top of the table on 32 points with 5 other teams. They need to collect another 3 points when they visit 9th place Addergate, who are 9th on 22 points. Starting next week, the view from the football referee. We have a local referee who will give his views on decisions made at the weekend, explain why the referee made the decisions, and that's every week from next week on the Alty and Sale Sports Show. Coming up next though is better news from our squash teams in the North West County Division 1 with Bowdon top of the clash against the Grove. That's next on the Sports Show.
Referees report.
With all the controversy of what's been going on about the referees in the last week or so, I asked Sale FC's president Barry Boardman, why is there no controversy in rugby in terms of the referee? This is what Barry had to say.
I've got Barry Boardman here with me. He's the president of Sale Rugby Football Club. Barry, with all the controversy in football at the moment regarding the referees, why has nothing like that ever happened in rugby?
Well, I think the difference between football and rugby is that there's a lot more respect for the referees. The players still call the referee sir during the game. They're not allowed to backchat because the disciplinary procedures are very severe. So there's a lot of respect, and you've got to remember a lot of these referees at this level are part-time, and they are doing this for the love of the game, if you like. They only get travelling expenses, so without the referees we couldn't actually play the game, so they're a very important element, and I think there's a lot more respect.
Barry, it could be said that in rugby it's more difficult to influence a referee on an official by just one decision, like, from a betting company.
Yes, I think so, because in football what can happen is that you might get players taking dives in the penalty area, for example, which can lead to a score, and if you have a betting situation going on behind